So I hope I'm live now. Let me just quickly check if everything is working all right or not. Am I audible or not in the stream? Let's just quickly check it first. I'm live or not? Here it is showing that I'm live, but on my channel it's not visible. Mm, Let me just check it with another account. Okay, we are live, I guess. Is the sound all good? Okay, we are live now. Sound is good, video is good. Everything is working fine, I guess. Let me just do one thing, grab the presentation for today's session, and today we are beginning with a new topic. Okay, I will discuss how we will be going, and let me just adjust everything first. Okay, fine. So where is the presentation for today? Nice. Oh, was it downloaded or not? Hmm. Where is it? Where is it? It's not in the downloads. Just wait a second. Let me just start the session. Finding the presentation that I have made for today's session. Mm, Where it is saved. I think I have not. Okay, I have to send it here once. It, Who gathering? Okay, accept. Open. Okay, so presentation is with me, and yes, we can begin the session now. Okay, now let's start the session. Before that, okay, before that, we are not, we have stopped, or you can say hold the C programming series that we were doing. There's a reason behind it, uh, why I have stopped that. So, firstly, the problem that happened was my group got corrupted and I am unable to boot in my Kali Linux. So, everything was lost. So, I have recovered somehow everything and we are back, but we have already gone through around 1 week without stream, and till this week we have uh, I have set a target that I will be completing the C programming, but the plan was not uh, as the way I needed. So according to the plan, I have decided that I will be going with the penetration testing thing, and we are beginning the phase of the penetration first phase of the penetration testing, that is information gathering. And what I have planned is that I will be continuing the C programming parallel to the stream whenever I get the time. Like on weekends, we can have one extra stream. So the last topic that we have covered in C programming was the pointers. Pointer was also left, like pointers in arrays and pointers in strings. The two topics were left, and 4 to 6 units are also left, like bitwise operator and oops and all. So we'll be doing that later, but we are not stopping the series. We will be doing that, but it will be covered later parallel to this penetration testing series. So today is our stream 19, and part one of information gathering. So let's just start. So the topic that I will be discussing is that firstly the basics of information gathering, how it is done, and the two topics, the most demanding topics, like if you ever heard about showdown web browser and Google docking. We will be doing that today only. And let me just do one thing also. Okay, I have that. Okay, ready with me. So let's just start basics of footprinting, and I will be also taking the help of Wikipedia for that. एक, I guess I have saved that somewhere. Okay, I have that. Okay, so let's start first. So the basics of footprinting. We are beginning with the first phase of penetration testing, that is information gathering, and in that we are beginning with the footprinting and reconnaissance thing. So firstly, what is footprinting? We will be discussing about that. So basics of footprinting. So used for gathering possible information about a target computer system or network. So footprinting can be in any sense. If you want to, find information about a person, so it is also coined as footprinting. This term is also coined as footprinting. If you are doing that digitally, if you are, finding the information of a particular system. Hello, which distro are you using? I'm using Kali Linux as my primary operating system. Am I audible good? My voice is all good. Okay. So footprinting, I have already told, gather possible information as much as possible from, if you find the information from open source, it is known as OSINT, open source intelligence. We will talk about it later. But footprinting, or you can say it is the referred to as the first phase of hacking process. It can be done in a bad way. Hackers do it like to find information, publicly information, or they can use bad or malicious ways to find your information, or what kind of information that they are seeking or we are seeking as a penetration tester. We will see it later. So it can be both passive or active. I will discuss it in next slide, what are passive footprinting and active footprinting. So let's just move to the Wikipedia thing once. And I guess here we are. Dark. Okay. So dark mode is pretty good. So let's see what is footprinting in terms of digital way or in the computer way. So that what Wikipedia says about footprinting. So okay. So footprinting, also known as reconnaissance. They have said it is also known as reconnaissance, but there is a difference between footprinting and reconnaissance. So it is a technique used for gathering information about computer systems. Okay, whole thing working fine, I guess. Entities they belong to. To get this information, a hacker might use various tools, technologies. This information is very useful to a hacker who is trying to crack a whole system. So footprinting, you can say that it can be used in a bad way or in a good way. Okay, for example, we are finding information to treat a system. Okay, to patch the vulnerabilities. We are finding this information about the system that is publicly available. Or if you talk about hacking ways or unethical hacking, if you talk about unethical hacking, so the information can be your email address, anything related to a person, either its name, physical address, or their email address, anything. And if you talk about sensitive information such as bank credentials, bank account, and all the sensitive thing that can be exploited or can harm the person, that is, all the information can be this information is used by hackers. So when used in the computer security lexicon, footprinting generally refers to one of the pre-attack phases I've already told. So before attacking a particular system, so you can say that before you are breaking a wall, you must first learn how they are built. Na? So you want to know the internal structure. If you are, hacking a website or something, you should know the technologies that are used, the database they have used, any third-party service that they are using. Let me just check if the sound is all right or not. I think there is some kind of echo or something, na? I will be making my voice loud and audio is okay. I think it should not be echoing now. So we are on the Wikipedia, I guess. So, so generally refers to, okay, so it is refers to as a pre-attack phase, task performed before executing the actual attack. So before planning our attack, we need a structure or something. So it will be done with footprinting. Some of the tools used for footprinting include SAM Spade. So SAMSPAD is a discontinued Windows software tool designed to assist in tracking down source of email spam. Okay, so the emails that you got on spam, you can track them. Okay, the same name was also used for related free web services that provides access to similar tool. The SAMSPAD utility was authored by Atkinson. Okay, so we should not go that deeper. So these three tools are, that is used in today's time, like NS lookup, traceroute, and nmap. We will see that tools in detail in later sessions. So today is only the introductory session, that what we are doing in future or how these tools are useful for us. The practical usage like today, if I talk about in the today's stream, 50% will be theoretical, and rest of, like, when we move to shutdown web browser and all and Google docking, it will be practical one. So 70% it will be theoretical. So I will not be discussing lookup, traceroute, nmap in today's session. We will be doing that later. We should have a dedicated session for these tools. So what's NSLOOKUP? So NSLOOKUP is a network administration command line tool. Okay, so it is a command line tool. You can say, like, you can just access the tool from here. So if I do ns lookup, okay, so it is saved. I have this. So if I do man ns lookup, if I have some manual related, yes. So ns lookup is coined as query internet name server interactively. So I think it is some kind of, I think, or it is some kind of way through which you can interact a server by querying internet. So I think there are the we will talk about these all the command lines, the full command line of the ns lookup later. So till now you should be focusing on the major term, how it is. So it is a program to query internet domain name servers. ns lookup has two modes, interactive and non-interactive. So interactive mode allow the user to query name servers for information about various source or domains. So you can say NSLOOKUP is used to, gather or extract information of various host and domain subdomains, and or non-interactive mode. So these things are done by interactive mode, but in non-interactive mode, prints just the name and request information for a host. So it is not a kind of, it is pinning, or you can pinging the domain, or you can say host, but it's not gathering the information in the non-interactive mode. But if you want to gather the information or map the all things about the host and the domain, you can use NSLOOKUP in the interactive mode. We will see that later how it is used. So next tool we have is traceroute. It is a very famous tool. So for I tell you in a basic simple way, it is used for monitoring the network, how it is going from one system to another. So this tool is also a command line interface command for displaying possible routes, path, and transit delay of packet across. So you know that when we talk about data transfer, it is the network. When we talk about the network, so data is transferred in a packet way. So traceout is used to for, you can say, it tracks the path of all the packets that is transferred from one device to another device, and also transit delays of packet across. Okay, so if there is some kind of delay or something in the packets across an internet protocol or IP network, so it can track that. Nmap, uh, we will have a dedicated session. So it is just, it's a kind of network scanner. Okay, so it discover host, domain, and open ports and all. We will discuss about this later. So technique used in footprinting. So the reason for using Wikipedia is that we will get the info. There's no, no means of making separate presentations or something for all the information that is available online. So if you read it on your own, you get some kind of error, or you can some terms are unknown to you. That is why I'm using Wikipedia. So all the things that are discussed in footprinting or should be discussed in footprinting will be covered. So the four major techniques. So techniques are there are many techniques in footprinting. So I think they have. So because I have taken, if you talk about ways of footprinting, so there are many ways of footprinting, but they have taken only four major, like DNS queries. Have I taken DNS? Okay, so I have DNS footprinting. Okay, network enumeration, network footprinting, network queries, operating system identification. Okay, so we will do that later. All the techniques, tools, or anything that is used while gathering the information will be covered. So software used, Wireshark. Okay, Wireshark will be is so. What is Wireshark? Let's read this also. So it is a free and open source tool. It's a, you can say, like, you cannot say it is like trace route, but it is a packet analyzer. Okay, so how a packet is behaving or something, it can also tell. So also it can be used, it's an advanced way of trace route. It can diagnose the network errors, if there any kind of network errors, or troubleshoot the networks. Okay, so also analyze the network, map the network, so how a query from our system is you know going to a server, particular server, targeting a particular server. So Wireshark can be used. So search engine trace routes. So all the things this is are covered. I think footprinting, the basics of footprinting, you are aware how it is done. So let's move to the two basic types of footprinting. Although there are many ways to footprint, but the two basic, can say, the types of footprinting are passive footprinting, like quietly watching, and active footprinting, like probing with risk. So active footprinting is something like detective, that uh, a detective that is hired for a particular person to analyze his whole life and roaming around him and gathering his all the information in the lifetime. But when you talk about passive footprinting, it is a way of gathering information that is already available and actually not interfering with the target. In active footprinting, you have to interfere with the target. So the first one is passive footprinting. So passive footprinting means gathering information about a target without directly touching or alerting them. So when you are extracting information about a particular person, you are not interacting with them. They don't know that you as a hacker or ethical hacker or a pen tester are gathering information. So they are not alert about that. So what you can do in this case, how you can extract the information without without knowing of that target, without knowing the target. So you use the public sources like search engines, Google, public records, or forums like groups and forums, different groups, company websites, social media. Social media is a best way for finding the information of a particular person. Either like if they post some kind of image on a Instagram or Facebook, so there's a possibility they somehow they somehow leak out their physical address or the location they often visit, their institution or the company they work. So public archives or website archives, old archives, we will see that Wayback Machine, the Wayback Machine later, and piece together what's publicly visible. So if I talk about footprinting, so there is a specific branch, OSINT, Open Source Intelligence. So this OSINT is directly, you can say, the way of, or the, if you have the power of OSINT, if you have the knowledge of how to find the information, public information in a right way, and map them, and you can use to find about a person. So it can be referred to as digital forensics. You can make your career in digital forensics if you are good in footprinting and all. But the problem is there are many tools that are used in OSINT. And also, you can say, the important step in OSINT or footprinting is that you have to write everything down, all the information that you gathered, and you have to, when you get all the dots, you have to join all the dots and gather as much information as that is available or sometimes you have to find information that is not publicly available, but that is a, you can say, a bad habit or a hacker that do hacker do. So, for example, your credit card information, your debit card information, when stolen, it is not publicly available. So you get a victim sometimes by social engineering or phishing attacks. Okay, so you leak out your information by your own to the hackers. So this is a, bad footprinting, you can say, for like hackers access your credit card or debit card information, or all or the information that can be exploited against you. So okay, so when to use, so it is important. So early reconnaissance, so the initial step when you are hacking a particular system or finding information about someone. So at the initial step, at the first step, background research, if you want to research for the background for a particular person. But in cybersecurity, we talk about a system, because footprinting is majorly a topic, a vast topic in digital forensics. So that is why I focus on both system and a person. So background research or when stealth is required. Okay. So example, finding staff names and email formats from LinkedIn and company site. So LinkedIn is also a very good example, you can say, because if you get to know about a particular name, you can search on LinkedIn. And what LinkedIn do, what we do on LinkedIn. So when you make a profile, you add your school, your college, your present working status, where you are working in present working company, you can say the past companies you have joined, the skill you have done, or sometimes I guess the CVs are uploaded, and on the all the and on the CVs your physical address and birth date is also included. So that is how you can use this publicly available information. So like in today's time, uh, the important tool, or you can say the information gathering of information, is pretty easy because we have Instagram and tools. We have applications like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and there are many more. So next one, till here, if is there any watching or doubt? Let me just quickly see the chats. Is everything working on all right or not? Okay, the sound is still echoing, I guess. uh, no problem. So let's move to our next topic, that is active footprinting. Okay. So passive footprinting is done without alerting the target, and active footprinting is comes with a risk because the target may or may not know that you are gathering the information about the target. The target can be anything, a person, a system, or a group, or something, or a country, or a whole country. So active footprinting involves interacting with the target, okay, to collect information. So we have to interact with target to collect the information. Example, scanning IP ranges, querying DNS servers, or testing exposed services. So scanning IP ranges, for example, if you are using Nmap, okay. So Nmap can be a classic example when you are interacting with the IP. Ping, when you are using ping. So like, let me just show you. This is ping, and if you do ping google .com, we are not hacking or something, we are just pinging, like connecting to google.com. So you can say, you can see that how, so these are 64 bytes of packets of network that is transferred between google.com and me. So TTL is like time to live, so 118 milliseconds, you can say. So this is how it works. So in this case, google.com knows that my IP is pinging on google.com. Okay, so that is how it works. Let's just stop this. Let's move forward. Querying DNS, we will see that later in the DNS footprinting. Okay, so because you are directly engaging systems owned by target, there are chances that they will notice the activity. So there can be or there cannot be a possibility that target knows. Okay, so active footprinting, when you do, so it comes with a risk, because there is a possibility that target is not aware that you are gathering information, or there is a case that target is aware that you are gathering the information. So both can be the case in case of active footprinting. So the upside, the data you get tends to be fresher and more accurate. So if there is a risk, okay, so with more risk, you have gathered more information, because the information, the publicly available information can be older. For example, if somehow some person, take an example of a person, it uploads picture of his house 1 year ago, and there can be a possibility that his house is changed. Similar example can be referred to a system, that if you get a password that is publicly available of a system, so there is a possibility that password can be changed, so that old password is of no use. So that is why active footprinting has an extra edge over this passive footprinting, that the information that you get here in the active footprinting is fresher and more accurate. So you can learn things passive research won't reveal. Okay, so passive research, you can say passive research, there is some things that like the fresh information is not available in the passive research. So when to use, so when you need up to date technical details, you are allowed to probe only on authorized targets. Okay, so let's take example of digital forensics. When you want to find I'm again and again taking example of a person, but the best that we are doing penetration testing is of system, but it is okay that we should be going parallel. Like, we are not only discussing our penetration testing, we should be also discussing our digital forensics and OSINT. So let's take an example of a person. We are finding uh, the information about a person. So if you find the information about the person on public records, there's a possibility that the information that you get is pretty old or not that fresh. But when you do active footprinting, like, you leave a detective behind that person, like the detective mapping his each and every movement, where he is going time to time, recording all the things, so that information is fresh and more reliable to you. So although if you are authorized, you should do that, but if you are not authorized, you should not do that. Okay, so it is a you can say a bad practice, or uh, you can be fined, or something worst can be happen if you get caught. Okay, so because uh, gathering information about a particular person or a system, it's not legal that much, but if you are working for an organization that has authority to do so, you can do that. Okay, so we have understood what is active and passive footprinting. Okay, power. Okay, fine. So let's move to objective of footprinting. So objective is like why we are doing footprinting, what we want to extract, and why we are extracting that much information in order to do penetration testing. So footprinting objectives. So it assesses the security posture. Look at what defenses exist, where they are weak, and so these 5 points will be more on system based. When you are gathering information about a particular system you want to hack, so assesses the security posture. You can say you are uh, accessing the security architecture, or the basic framework that a particular system is working with. So the defense mechanism that it has, the intrusion detection system, IDS, it has, it can you can find all the things, the technology they have used. So if they are weak, you can exploit them. So think of this as a health check for the target security. Okay, so what's strong, what exposed, and what the likely gaps are. So you can find the loopholes in the system, in the security architecture. So narrow your focus. Use the collected data to shrink the scope, which IP ranges, assets, or services. So if you somehow know, if you want to exploit a particular service, and if you have run nmap scan and through different IP ranges, and you get a open port only on the two IP ranges. So your focus shifted to that particular two IP addresses apart from that 24 or 256 IP addresses. So the goal is to focus effort where it matters most. So you want to focus on the loophole and the vulnerability now, so you don't have to, scan each and every IP range again and again. So when you scan IP range as a whole, you get two IP addresses that are vulnerable or can be exploited, or any open services or any open port that is running on that particular IP that can be exploited. So you focus on that particular. You shrink your focus on that particular two IP addresses. Okay, so second point it is that. Third is spot likely weaknesses. So match the information you have gathered to common categories of weakness: outdated services, misconfiguration, open ports. I have already told. Poor patching, weak credentials. This is identification and not exploitation. So in the first phase, when you are gathering the information in order to exploit. So what information can be gathered? When we talk about, we are not this time we are not talking about a person, we are talking about a system. So when you run a nmap scan, you can check for a particular open ports, like if there can be a telnet port or ssh port that can be exploited. If you have a So if there's a ssh port that is open, so you need a credential. So you can pass common credentials like admin password, and a root user, anything. So this is how it is done. Build the map, already told, like joining the dots. So first you need to, in the case of footprinting, you are finding the dots, finding the loopholes, then you have to join them to structure your hack. Like if you want to exploit something, to you have to structure that exploit one by one, exposing one by one all the services, and bypassing them and hacking them and reaching into the system. So draw the network asset layout: hosts, subnets, public services, trust. So in this case you can use Cisco network tracer. If you have got to know about the networking infrastructure of that particular organization that you are hacking, if you have the so all the things that you are doing in the footprinting and even in the penetration testing, you should have a authorized, you should have authorization, you should have permission to do so. Because if you are doing without permission, you are an ethical hacker, or you are a bad hacker. So you have to face bad consequences. Okay, so if you are doing without permission or without authorization. So create a prioritized plan, turn the map and identify weakness. So when you have, joined all the dots, and you have a whole map of the system architecture, that what services can be exploited, and which is the weakest service that can be exploit, and what is the security posture, where is the IDS, at which layer the intrusion detection system, which layer the firewalls are executed, and how all the system is working. So after mapping that all, you have to prioritize a plan. You have to go step by step. Like firstly you will target the weakest service that is running on the system, with the like credentials if you got or something. So always keeping legality and authorization front and center. So this is the most important point: you should have authorization and permission. So okay, so when we talk about penetration testing, so what is penetration testing? I should be discussing that first. So in penetration testing, so we have a client that want to, check the security of their system. So they hire a penetration tester or an ethical hacker to, hack their system and find vulnerabilities. So we as a hacker hack into a authorized system or a system that we have permission to hack. So we should be also having that mindset of a hacker in order to find the vulnerabilities and patch them. So we should be also, going step by step like a hacker. We should think like a hacker. Like how a hacker think: they first know the system that they are hacking, and they first gather all the informations. So the part of gathering the information is known as footprinting. So the skill of footprinting, or skill of gathering the information, is common for both bad hacker and a good hacker. It's just a way of, the permission or the authorization. So good hackers have authorization and permit to hack a particular system in order to patch the vulnerabilities, but a bad hacker do not have a permission. He just want to exploit the service, exploit that website, and you can say they can block the website or encrypt the website and ask for money. So ransomware hack, you can say. Uh, let's see here, like stream is working fine or not. Okay, it's working fine. I should be doing one more thing. The sound is too loud. Let's wait for a second. I have to adjust this sound first. I hope I'm audible now. Uh, let's increase the sound a little bit. Yes, I think I'm audible now again. Uh, Wait a moment. Mm, where it is? Switch account. I'm opening the stream with me also because if I want to give a link or something for a particular tool, I can give that. I can also answer the questions too. Okay. No problem. Where's the stream? Okay, working fine. So let's move forward. If I get a chat here, I will directly see that. So we were on objectives of footprinting. We have done that. So moving to the next thing. So it is also a part of objectives of footprinting, but what exactly information that we are targeting, it is about that. So, okay. So collecting network information. So what that we can connect. So domain name. Domain name is like google.com or instagram.com. They are domains. Okay. So internal domain names, like there is a subdomain inside a domain like google.com. If you do like this, let me show you. Uh, google.com. So it is a you can say domain, and if you talk about subdomain, alerts. So google.com alerts. So it is a you can say subdomain. So moving on, where were we? So network blocks, active IP address of that domain, rocky website or private website. So if there are any under the domain, if there are any private websites or rocky websites, okay. So TCP UDP services. TCP UDP services are nothing. TCP is a TCP and UDP both are, you can say, network protocol. TCP is transmission control protocol and UDP is user datagram protocol. So UDP is much faster than TCP. So moving on, access control mechanism in ACL. ACL I have written something, I guess. Yes, ACL is access control list. So it is a list of permission associated with the system resource. I think I have to write this definition here, no problem. So you can say it is a list of permission in order to access a particular website. So okay, so networking protocols like HTTP, HTTPS, TCP, SFTP, FTP, anything. VPN points. VPN is virtual private network. You all use like if you have ever heard about Proton VPN. IDS I have already discussed, intrusion detection system. If there are any intrusion detection systems that are running for protecting the domain, or maintaining the logs, or monitoring system, you can say. Analog or digital telephone number authentication mechanism. Authentication mechanism, like there are many authentication mechanism like OAuth, JWAuth, and OpenAI, etc. So these all the informations are, or you can say, the technologies that are used behind a particular website or an organization that is working. You can say extracting all the technologies that they are working with. Mm, Plasma, hi man, hi, welcome to the stream. So, so this is all about collecting network information. Okay, so now collecting system information. So in the Linux, if you have seen that Linux system when we were talking about, so users and this is particularly for a particular operating system, you can say, or a particular server. So user and group associated with that. Okay, system banner. So if you see this, so Vyadh, if you see this Vyadh, it is a user of the system, and if you do sudo su, and so there is another user in this, like root. So there are two users, Vyadh and root, both have different permissions. So where were we? Routing tables, I will discuss that later. SNMP information, SNMP I have also. So simple network management protocol. So it is an internet standard protocol used for collecting and organizing information about managing device and on IP networks, and for modifying that information to change device behavior. Okay, so you can say that like ICANN, if you have ever heard about ICANN, the body that is managing the internet. So they assign a particular IP address to a particular device or server organization or something. So SNNP is that simple network management, all the IP address it is managing of a particular organization. A particular organization has a multiple IP addresses. Okay, so if you are targeting a particular server, so under a server there can be 10 to 20 computers. So SNMP information is that. System architecture, okay, remote. This is already discussed in the Linux shell scripting. I think it is covered in the cybersecurity introduction. Let me see. Yes, it is covered in the cybersecurity introduction. So remote system type, system names, and passwords. So now we move to, I think there are four parts or three parts. Okay, three parts: collecting network information, system information, and organizational information. So organization can be referred to as a particular company or an MNC. Okay, so employee details. So all the employee or a particular employee working in that company, the detail of that employee. Organization's website, like Google is an organization. Take an example of Google. So Google is an organization. Company directory. Okay. Location details, like the main headquarter of the company is situated where. So there can be sub companies or sub MNCs working under that particular organization in different states, but we want to know about the headquarter, where it is. Addresses and phone number of the organization, or the consumers or the customers that are using that organization. Sometime it is it happened like sometimes it happens like the information with the information, the public information of the organization or the customer information is leaked out. So that is the information I am talking about. Comments in the HTML source code. So there is a possibility somehow you get the source code of the website that the organization is using, or the organization's website. So we ought to have a habit of writing the comments in HTML source code. So there can be a possibility that we have written a comment for our use, and that can be exploitable by a hacker if the code is with them. So security policies implemented, okay, web server links relevant to the organization, background of them. So you should not go that much deep inside this, because we will be going one by one how to extract the information. We will be testing that on a live targets and dummy targets, you can say. We will not test that on the live targets. So let's move forward. Are there any doubts or something? You can ask the doubt if you want. Let me do one thing. Okay, let's leave this, no problem. So we have understood how how footprinting works. Okay, how reconnaissance work, and I have left one thing, like what is the difference between footprinting and reconnaissance. So reconnaissance is nothing but finding, when we are finding the information in the real time by interfering with the target. So that is reconnaissance, or you can say continuous monitoring of a target, of a particular target. Okay, so that is known as reconnaissance. Footprinting can be referred to as both passive and active. If you are finding the information that is already available in the publicly available information, or you can finding the information in real time. It can be termed as both, but the reconnaissance is particularly for active monitoring of a particular target or a person. So today our topic is footprinting through search engines. So after completing this theory part, we will be covering two search engines, that is Shodan web browser, if you have ever heard about, and we will doing Google hacking, that is Google docking, you can say. Good way to say Google docking. Like, it is advanced search method to find a particular information or publicly available information. So we have discussed now how the what kind of information we can extract, but how we can extract, we can see that, we will see that. Okay, so it is advised not to practice the things that I will be telling, not to practice on real time, on real targets. You should be practicing these all the things that I will be telling you throughout the stream on dummy targets. I will be giving that dummy targets on which you can practice. You should be not be practicing on live websites or something, because if you ever get caught, you will be responsible, not me. So before that, let me check if I have everything ready with me or not. Okay, Shodan is ready with me. Google to everyone have, no problem. Okay, so I will be also giving all the links that I have, Google Doc cheat sheet and Shodan Doc cheat sheet, everything, every query that I will be using, every formula that I will be using. I will be giving that in the Discord server, so you can join our Discord server. Okay, so let's clear this first. And we were at ways of footprinting. So there are different ways you can read out, but for today we will be focusing on footprinting through search engines. For example, search engines, the classic example, google.com. Okay, Google, Yandex, or Yahoo. There are many search engines, Firefox, Brave browser, Microsoft Edge, or Bing browser, you can say. The Bing is working behind Microsoft Edge. So there are lot search engines. So we are using search engines to find information about a particular target, or let's see how it is working. Okay, so we have footprinting using Google. We will be covering this topic and this topic today. Okay, so rest everything will be covered later throughout the series. So firstly, we will be covering the theory, like what exactly we are extracting through search engines and how they are being extracted. Let me just see. OSINT is also covered. Okay, OSINT we will cover at last because OSINT is a whole separate topic which is used in digital forensics. And if you want, I will cover OSINT too. But in case of penetration testing, in OSINT is not that much used. Okay, so although I will be telling the latest tool that are that OSINT framework is working, or you can use that latest tools for finding the information. By the power of OSINT, I am warning you, or I am giving you a teaser what information, what extent of information you can extract. Like if you have the name and phone number or something, you can extract the person's personal email address, work email address, his physical address, information about the family. If you are that much powerful, or in the terms of OSINT, or if the person that the target is not that much aware or publicly aware, or sometime he's using weak passwords or something, or the information that he have given on the internet is available easily, you can even find the bank account and bank credentials. Okay, so using OSINT tools is a bit risky, but you can, from just from a name, a particular name or an image of that person, you don't know the name, you just have the image, you can go till like finding the bank account of that person with the ATM pin, ATM card number and all, because all the information is available on the internet. If the target is not that much aware and not that much advanced in technically aspect, if you talk about, you can exploit him, her. Although I'm not promoting that, but I'm just telling the power of open source intelligence. Okay, so I will show you one example. Okay, how it is done, but it will be done later after completing the footprinting thing, because that thing, like about OSINT, or you can say digital forensics, this is not used that much in the when you talk about system hacking or you are doing penetration testing. Okay, so let's move. What's the duration of the stream? 52 minutes. Okay, no problem. Stream will be short. Let's take 10 more minutes to cover this theoretical part. Then we will move to practical part. Okay. So, although the mistake I have done from my end is I have not told that you have Shodan. I will tell you how to set up Shodan web browser. Okay. In Linux. But if you have any other operating system, you can do that. There are much videos available on YouTube and articles. I will be giving that articles personally on Discord if there is any available. So personally, I would suggest that you should be installing a virtual machine first, then you are running any Linux distro. The preferred one is Kali Linux or Ubuntu. Okay. After that, you can just do anything you want. Okay, so let's move to footprinting through search engines. So use search engines to find tech stack, team members, login pages, intranets, and other public information. So we can use search engines in order to exploit some kind of website or something, in order to extract the tech stack that they have used, the team details or the employee details, the working behind the organization, its login pages if there are any, intranets and other public info. So result help plan social engineering and other target tests. So let's take an scenario, a whole case based scenario. It can be asked in an interview or something, or cybersecurity interview. So let me frame a whole scenario for you. Okay, so imagine that some person, you are a hacker. Okay, either bad, good, your choice. So although it is an example of bad hacker, but how it can be, search engines can be used, or how this information, social engineering can be used, because social engineering is a whole new topic, but the term comes here, that is why I'm explaining. So for example, there is a you are a bad hacker. Let's assume you are a bad hacker, and there is a employee that is working in a company, and you somehow get the work email of that. I have already told now how you can use OSINT, uh, like not how you can use OSINT, but you can use OSINT to find a work email. So you somehow get the work email of that particular employee. So uh, the employee, for example, the hacker send you a mail. Okay, send you a mail like, please update your system. Click here, and like it is a kind of authenticated mail. Like it is written in such a way. It is manipulated in such a way like it's an official mail. Okay, so it can be done like a bad hacker can be some kind of HR or something that is working in a US based company, and you are the the company is a parent company, and you are a sub company or sub MNC under it, and you got a mail that I am a HR from US, and I am a tech head here and there, and I am managing your company or something, so please click below link to update your system. So you know that for updating a system you need credentials, है ना? So when you click the link, so there is a social or phishing attack, phishing page, whole login page, and you enter your employee credentials and password. So you enter, and the software update the fake bar of that loading bar set up there, and software is updating and something, and you assume that software is updating, but in actual what you have done, you have typed your or given the credentials to the hacker. So the hacker can use that credentials to log in your admin pages of your, or the hidden pages that can only be uh, accessed by the employee working in that organization. So the security, or you can say there's a breach by a term of internal threat, because you as an employee act as a internal threat inside the company that you have given your credentials, so that hacker access your files or something inside your system that is working in a particular organization. So that is the power of social engineering. Okay, although it is a mix of social engineering, footprinting, and first step was the footprinting. Like it has gathered your, the hacker has gathered your information from outside world like your work email. Then the social engineering is the whole thing, like from the case that you have got a mail. The phishing thing is like you, when you have clicked the mail, and that the link in the mail was malicious one, and you have entered your credentials. So this is a mix of footprinting, social engineering, and phishing attack. So I think this is a good example, and you have understood how it is working. So social engineering and phishing is not possible without footprinting, because when you don't have something like mail address or something, you will not be able to, the bad hacker or me as a bad hacker cannot access or interact with the employee in that company if I have do not have that work email. Okay. Check search caches and web archives. They can reveal info that was removed from the live site. So, that website is updating again and again. There are new features, old features, are dumped. New features are deployed every time. Like organization, big organization like Google.com updating themselves every hour, every minute, or even every second. So there are web archives. Archives can be said as the features or the things a website was using back in time, but they are not using now. So they are stored somewhere in form of cache or archives. So how you can use that? Let me show this practically. Okay. So the session will be, you can say, bit not boring. So this is Wayback Machine. Okay, it's not working, I guess. Wayback Machine engines. Why? I think the website is down today. Hmm. Internet आ गया, let me see. Okay, working fine. uh, let's take example. If you want to find out youtube.com, how youtube.com is back, how it looks back before 4 to 5 years. Okay, I think I have written wrong, and the website is also not working. Sometimes it happens that website, okay, too many requests, so many people are gathering information here. uh, So there are this website, how it can be used. There are many web archives, internet archives. uh, it does not only store the information of the website or the old archives, it also store like text, videos, audios, software, images, and all the things that are not available now, but are available back in time. So let's take videos or something, art and music. Let's see what can we extract. YouTube videos. Let's see what they are. I think these videos are not available now on YouTube. They are dumped, I guess. Crawl data. Mm, is the video available or not? Publication date. It's okay. 2011. 17,000 votes. Show all files. Mm, okay. At different time, different snapshots has been captured of this particular file. Okay. I think there was a way to watch old videos or something. Video. Understanding. Understanding 911. Nice. I think it's a pretty old article. It's article from 2011. This is not what I am finding now. All videos. Okay, so this I got anime. I guess yes. Hmm. So you can say that these videos are of free, and you can see any one of them. And yes, you can see them. They are not available on the normal internet, but they are available in this internet archive. Okay. So the thing that I was showing was that web archive. That is what is important for us. HTTPS. These videos are not that much of use, although information, any kind of information is useful for us, but at this time it is not useful for us. Okay, it's not working. Too many requests. YouTube.com. Can I? Okay, too many requests. Let me do one thing. Okay, it's not working. It happens sometimes that this website does not work because it is an open source website and it is non-profitable organization. So everyone uses it and it's free to use. So sometime happen it is not working. Let's check it for the last time it is working or not. Okay, not working. No problem. I will show you later. Uh, nice. Mm, okay. So web archives, I've already explained how they are working. So footprinting through search engines. So finding companies' public and restricted websites. Search the company external URL on Google, Bing, etc. Look for look for restricted URLs, admin panels, intranet paths. They reveal like. Let me show you one thing. And so there is a way like we take examples like github.com. Okay, so if let's take an example, there is a website, and if you ever done web development and you have developed a page for admin, what you do? So there's a link for the website, and what you do, you write like there's a another page admin, and you enter here. So in this case, it is good that the page they have written that page not found. But sometime it happens like the website that are vulnerable and the pages are not secure, like admin pages or the pages that can only be accessed by the authorized user. Sometimes they are publicly available and you have to find them. So although there are two tools that you can use like FFUF and GoBuster for finding the, you can say, directories inside a website, because when you develop a website now, you make different directories like pages, resources, admin, and you can say styles, designings, and all. Okay, different kind of directories you make. So you can discover the hidden directories that are not the authentication is not present at that particular directory, so you can do that. So they are referred to as restricted URLs. So admin panel, internet paths. So they reveal departments and business units. Okay. So use Google Docs. We will be doing that after completing this. So crafted search operators to uncover hidden pages and indexed files. Try Netcraft. We will be doing that practical of Netcraft. But today only Google Docking will be covered. Okay. So for finding the subdomains and restricted endpoints. Okay. There's a lot theory. No problem. Okay. So determining the operating system, use Netcraft to get insights on OS usage across the organization. Okay, so I will show that later. Use Shodan. Shodan will be covered after this, completing the theory. Okay, so two things like Google Docking and Shodan will be covered after this, completing this theoretical thing. Netcraft will be covered later on. Okay, uh, collect local information. So use Google Earth to pinpoint targets, physical location, and surroundings. So somehow you manage to get the latitude and longitude of a particular. Let me show this example also. So let's take Google Maps. Ah, damn. Uh, nice. No problem. I forgot that. कोई, there is no problem, I guess. Mm, okay. So there was a map, but my location was not exposed. I forgot to turn off the location services. So I cannot. Okay, tomorrow I will become prepared that my information will not be. I will be not the target of. Not be the target of OSINT. So this is how OSINT works, na. So in my case, although I'm in cybersecurity and all, but I forgot to turn off the location services before coming to the stream. You can see my location is exposed, but there is no pin in the location. I'm seeing my stream and paused that particular frame of that maps, and I'm not able to see a pin there. But although my location is pretty much uh, exposed, you can the information that you can, for example, if you are a cybersecurity analyst or digital forensics, so from my live stream, you can, what information what you have discovered is now my state, my country, and my district where I live. Okay, maybe a problem. Mm. No problem. I forgot to turn off the location services. No problem. I will not be showing Google Map again. I have to be, because this is very sensitive topic now. I have to be a little bit attentive before doing anything. Okay. So use Google Maps, check Wikimapia for user unauthorized. Okay, I will discuss this maps now in later classes when we will do OSINT or open source intelligence. We will be doing that. Okay. So social networking sites and people search. So people search services social network can reveal. So social networking can be like Instagram, LinkedIn, and all the applications, social media, and all. So photos and social profile. Like if you got the name, you can search it on Instagram, and you can find the person. You can verify with the photograph or the profile photo they have uploaded. Okay, so Public satellite images of residents, if indexed, okay. Hints about upcoming projects and operating context. Yes, this can be found on LinkedIn. So use these sources to build a public profile of people and organization. Always respect privacy and legality. Okay, so what you can do once you have extracted all the things, all the informations. So all that is a bad practice, but what you can do, you can create a fake account of that particular person and try to interact with his her friends and extract as much information as you can. But all that is a illegal practices, but if you are authorized to do so, you can do that. Although there is no such kind of authorization that you get for faking someone's profile, although it's a crime. But sometime in digital forensics, when you talk about uh, agencies or that detective agencies that are working like some kind of government agencies, so they are authorized to do so. So footprinting via job sites, I've already told, LinkedIn and all. So LinkedIn can be, you can be said as they can be taken as two things. So firstly, as an organization, when they do job postings and all, so what they do, they give the numbers of HR, mobile number, contact number, the work email, the name of the HR, and the location of their company. Okay, so these are the all the things that are exposed. And the employee that is on the LinkedIn, what they upload on the LinkedIn, so they what they upload is the particular tech stack they are working with, you know, and the company they have worked before, they are working currently, where they have qualified, where they have studied, they completed their graduation and all the things are openly available. Okay, so scan job description to infer the company's tech stacks and priorities, public info only. Okay. Monitoring targets with alerts. So use automated alerts to. I cannot do this because my Google account will be opened here. Let's do Yahoo alerts if it is possible to do so. Uh, Let me do one thing. First, hide my screen. Then I will be doing that. Yahoo. What was the URL? Mm, alerts.yahoo.com. Okay. So I can turn on my screen now. Is there anything? Okay, nothing is. So first discuss what it is and how they are working. So alerts help you to stay current with public changes without constant. So you don't have to, search for a particular thing. So when you go any of this like two websites that are given here, google.com /alerts, it is a subdomain, alerts.yahoo.com, and Twitter notification list for real-time mentions and etc. So what you can get without searching anything, you can get the latest information. Like if you go here and so 4 minutes ago, this there's a article of Fortune related to business. So Yahoo Finance. So corporate America is trying to tell us something about the economy. Top analyst says a 3-year recession for much of the private economy ended in April. Okay, I think this is some kind of the layoffs that are currently going on in the company, and I think this article is referring to something like there 3 years of continuous layoffs from a company, mass layoffs are doing, and it will be ended in April. Let's not go that much deep in the article. This is of although this information can be used, but till for now it is of no use. I have just told that how alerts of yahoo.com is used. Okay, so you can extract latest information like 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. So latest articles are uploaded here. So you don't have to, particularly search for anything. You can do this alerts and find the like if you are working with the trading or something, na, and you have to continuously see anything like some kind, you can say Bitcoin falls below $100K, wipes out $1 trillion from crypto market. Here is what's really happening. Okay, so there's a, I think today Bitcoin price is uh, fall. Yes, it is. Okay, much. Mm, 4221 3000 USD. 3000 USD is a lot, but now it is, I guess, 10094, around 200 to 300. You can say 27,000 rupees. Okay, so you can, this is how you can get latest information without actually interfering with the target. So let's move forward. Information gathering from groups, forums, and blogs. So we will not do open source intelligence today, but we are stopping here. But after this, we will be continuing to shut on web browser and Google Docking. Okay. So public discussions often contain useful operation details, public network info, system tips, tooling discussions, and personal work anecdotes, project announcements, support threads, or misconfiguration mentions. Okay, so it is written, do not create fake account or impersonate other. I have already told this is unethical or maybe illegal, but I will be again taking a scenario in which you can extract information. So like you get information about a particular employee or a particular person that is linked or joined to a particular group. So after extracting all this information and all the thing, you can fake his account, although it is not advised. It is not advised, but it is how footprinting works. But we will be more inclining towards systems, but I will be telling the basic thing how it is working. So the safe alternative, I think it is join public forums legitimately ask open questions, collect only. Okay, so you can join with your original name and all. Although you should not impersonate someone, but you can fake your name, you can fake your profile. You should not use your original name to join our public forums, or you know for asking question on publicly available publical domains or something, or groups or forums. So you should not, the illegal way, the most illegal thing is you are impersonating someone. Okay, you are using someone other's identity instead. uh, Although it is also not suggested, but it is of less risk that you can use a fake name or fake profile of your and join a particular group that I am interested in all, and extract all the information about a particular person that is working in the same group or and something. Okay, so this is how it works. So open source intelligence, it will be covered later. So the topic is finished for today's session, although because we are working with footprinting with search engines, so what we are finding is done, why we are finding. So three questions that you should be asking yourself: what you are doing, why you are doing, and how you are doing. So what we are doing, I have explained. Why you are doing footprinting, how you are mapping all the things it is done, and how will you do, now I will cover. So although the watching is gone, but the practical session will be starting from now. Okay, okay, for watching, no problem. So the practical thing will be starting from now. So firstly, what should we do, Google Docking or Shodan? So let's set up Shodan also first. Okay, so this is Shodan web browser. अरे नहीं यार, login क्यों? I think I've already logged in. नहीं. Let me just do one thing. Let me just see if my web page is not visible. My account is not visible. The problem is when I was doing coding and all, na, the crowd was a lot crowd, 12, 13, 15 people watching, 600, 500 views crossing. But today now I have started real hacking, and how hacking is done, how you are gathering information about a particular person. Now watching is less because the reason is I have stopped streaming from the 1 week now. So the old audience that I have is not there. Let me just verify if my screen is off. Okay, my screen is not visible, no problem. So let me just uh, Google log in with Google to Shodan. Okay. Okay. Now I can show you how Shodan is like. So you can go on your particular any web browser that you are using, Firefox, Google, anything. So what you will do here, you will go shodan.io and you will log in here. Okay. So I am already logged in there. Okay. Let me just see if I open my account, anything is visible or not. Mm, account. Okay. Oh, my everything is visible. No problem. Let me do one thing. I will be explaining that how will you will be doing that. Okay. So when you go on Shodan, you will log in from here. Okay. So let's example here, and you will go on account, and in the account section you will get API keys. है ना? So you should take a screenshot of that API key and how you will be installing that. First, we will go with the installation part. Okay. So let me take another standard session, and I'm opening the installation here in this operating system. Shodan. Okay, so the thing that you will be installing before installing Shodan is the Python 3 package. You should have the Python 3 package and the pip package. Both packages should be installed, and the command you will be running is sudo apt install Python 3. Python 3 will be installed first, then Python 3, then will be installed, then Python 3 pip. After that, installing this, you will install Python 3 Shodan like this. So Shodan will not be directly included in the apt. It is a Python 3 file, so it will be downloaded as sudo apt install Python 3 Shodan. So when I hit enter, I think mine is already installed here. So it is already to newest version. Your will be taking time to install. After that, what you will be doing? Shodan init, and wait a minute. Mm, nice. Shodan. Wait a minute. Uh, hmm, if my screen is visible, you'll be typing this Shodan init, and here will be your API key, which will be fed from your account. When you click on account, you can see your API key, and you will paste the API key from here. And for starting, you can just write Shodan init, and I think it will be started. Okay, when you do Shodan init. Okay, missing argument. After you do that Shodan init and paste your API key, your Shodan browser will be automatically opened like in the operating system that you use. So this is the web browser Shodan that is used for extracting much information. Like we will be seeing that how much information till how much extent we can go. Okay, so firstly you should be understanding how to install that. Wait a second. Till then you can install. Okay. Penguin. Penguin 8888. My voice is working fine. Penguin 8888. Uh, I don't know, brother. भाई यहाँ पढ़ाई चल रही है, तुम यार कैसी हैं आप? क्या बात है यार. Hats off to you, bhai. Okay, let's move to our topic now. Let's not just wait this time. Okay, I have to dim my screen again. I have to set up Google also. On my screen. Okay. I will be setting the Google. Then we will be working. Google.com, because we will be working with the expected. Hmm, okay, my screen is not visible now. जानता हूँ मैं नकवाले भैया. Okay, no problem. I have to do one thing. Can I sign out? Hmm, sign out of all. No, 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 no. Sign out. Oh, nice. What I have done. No problem. But still, I think I can use na Google Doc. Okay, I guess I'm able to use that. Select all the with the select all the images with bridges. Nice. अरे captcha यार. Okay. Okay, now I can show everything. No problem. So let's first do the this thing, Google docking thing. Then we will talk about if we have left with if we are left with the time, we will be doing should on search engine, because it is a much advanced thing. But because you should be familiar with Google first, how Google is working, then you can shift to Shodan. Okay, so let's first do one thing. I am signed out now. Okay, no problem. Open that articles that I have saved. So firstly, we will be understanding what are Google Docs. Okay, NordVPN. So this article is by NordVPN. So what are Google Docs? Google Docs are cheat sheet and guide. So the phrase Google Doc might sound misleading, but it actually refers to a clever way of refining your Google search results, learn how Google Docking works, and look up. So it can be said as advanced search settings, advanced search, a way of searching, advanced queries. So you are not just normal searching. Okay. Mm, Okay. So what are Google Docs? Google Docs or Google, my voice is fine now. Yes. Mhm. So Google Docs are specific search queries that you type in Google search. In return, Google presents you with the targeted search results. With Google Docs, you can search for key phrases or topics in specific websites, find specific file types, cached versions of web pages, and more. So Google Docking, known as Google hacking, is a more efficient way for searching for information online. So it is a you can say, like, if you are a normal user, you are finding something normally, so there is a thousands of results. So I have told you one thing in the footprinting, that when you know how to footprint something, or the way of footprinting, so you can narrow down your approach, you can narrow down your focus. So that is how Google Docs work. So because there are thousands and there are many search, when you search anything now on Google. So let me just search car. So if you do this, so not now. There are many search. There are like 10 pages you can show. You can see, like, for cars. But what you can do when you use Google Docs and you have to find specifically like something in Google Docs where it is. Let me do something. One more thing. This keep. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute, guys. I'm just doing one thing. In the settings, I cannot. Rewards. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Uh, ओके मैंने स्क्रीन ही ऑफ नहीं किया था. I think now everything will be working fine. Google.com. If I search anything, will it work or not? Still working like this. Privacy security. Why it is not working? Do I have Chromium? I do not have Chromium, yaar. Just wait a minute. I'm just doing something. Why? Okay, now it's fine. The problem is with the location services. Now it will be working fine, I guess. Okay. Okay, so we were on Google Docs now. So Google Docking is also known as Google hacking and is a more efficient way for searching for information online. Without Google Docs, you would need to sift through numerous search results. Okay, so when you are finding something, now you want to find something particular, so you can use Google Docs. And if you just find something like if you want to find a PDF of a book, so you write name of the book and PDF, so there will be like thousands, 10,000s of result. But when you want specifically when you want the PDF, so there is a way in Google Docking that you can write a query in the search bar and the exact thing that you want PDF will be uh, the result of the PDF will be shown only. Okay, so when you are searching normally now all the results are shown to you. Okay, so where were we? Google Docs. So how Google Docking works? So Google Docking utilizes custom queries that use advanced search operators. I've already told specific symbols or words to fetch your targeted search results. All you have to do is type in the Google Doc query in the Google search bar. Okay. So they are using advanced search operators. Okay. No problem. Uh, okay, it's better now, I guess. If I do refresh, mm, let me do one thing. It will be much better. Mm. Okay, so Google Docs example. So now we will, so without wasting much time now, let's quickly move to, let's see the first example first. So firstly, one of the most common Google Doc example is the double quotation mark. If you put the phrases you are searching for in the double quotation mark, common Google Docs, the Google search engine will return results for the exact phrase instead of some combination of the individual words in the phrase. Let me just show you something. So if I write car C, okay, uh, there it's working or not. है ना? So when you find this na CAA like many time repeated ANR, but you want to find car. So what Google has done here? Did you mean car? And the search is for this keyword. But if you want to find particularly about this keyword, na, so what you can do, you can just press double quotes here, and like now only this keyword will be this keyword that you have, this string that you have passed in the Google search will be searched only, and rest all will be ignored, है ना? So that is how you can use double quotes. So now another Google Doc example is using site to search the information on a particular website. For example, you can type in site nordvpn.com Wi-Fi for Google to return search results from the nordvpn.com website that mention Wi-Fi. Okay, so what you can do now in this, if you want to find something particular like site uh, colon, let's do instagram.com. So this will be fetched. Now you want to find a particular keyword. Let's take a famous name. What can be anything. Let's take a cricketer. Okay, Dhoni. So when you do na this, so the Google, what Google do, it will be particularly finding this keyword inside this site. So when you see this first results, all the results will be like insta from instagram.com. Either you will you when you go to this any web pages, all the mostly all the search results are from instagram.com. But if you see the first page of the result na, all are from instagram.com, rest all are removed. But if you do like Dhoni Instagram, I think the first page will be same like this only. Dhoni Instagram, all the things are from Instagram only. But when you go deep inside this, so there are now I have searched for Instagram, but they are now giving templates of Hindustan Times, India Today, and more. So when you find to a particular thing, a particular keyword inside a address, or you can say a website, na, so you can find like this. You can site, you can write site colon name of the website you want to find, and you can find the keyword you want to find. Okay. Now mm, my screen is visible now. Yes, visible. So moving to the next. So this is a example, basic example. So here site is a special operator restricting the search to specific website. Okay, so it is restricted to a specific website, not vpn.com. In this case, it is a website we have taken instagram.com. So site is restricting the search result that you should only be finding instagram.com. And they have given a search parameter Wi-Fi, but we have given a search parameter like name of some famous personality. Okay, so now we will be going one by one inside all the uh, docs. Okay, let me do one thing. Mm, if webcam, okay, so let's move forward. Now we'll be going to the first we have seen site, then we will go file type. So this is a good thing. Okay, so let me show you this one now, like how to use this file type. So search for a specific file type. You also need to specify the website address and what it should contain. So file type PDF, cite this Google Docking, all PDF file from the example.com, website containing phrase google.com, Google Docking. Okay, what you can do, you can use it in two ways, like google.com. You can use it in two ways. Okay, so firstly, you want to find a name of a you want to find a PDF of a particular book. You have the name, na? Okay. You have the name. You have to find the PDF of that book. Okay. And second way is that you have to find the PDF from a particular website. So there can be two ways to do that. Okay. Uh, so let's refer to the first way. So we are finding a name of a book. So let's take book like we'll specify maths book here, RS, or what you can say, RD Sharma, basic RD Sharma. Okay, and this is a classic example of if you want to find a book. So you can like write like this file type PDFs. So now what you can see, the tags like PDF, 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 all the things are covered, all the things that all the searches all included PDF. If you go to the second page, all the web pages covering PDF. But you will when you do RD Sharma PDF like this. So you can see, so they have given a website. When you click here, you'll be redirected to a website, but you want to download PDF now. So you can write like this. In the quotes, you want to find the particular keyword like Ardishama, and in the file type, you can mention PDF. So this is how it works. So when you like click this, this can't be reached, no problem. Okay, I think I'm in the first. I got to go first now. So like this, here you got no something like. So I think there is solutions. You can go to first chapter. Okay, you got the solution something. Okay, so you can find if you want to find a particular book, you have the exact name of the book now, so you can find that. So moving on, I have discussed file type how it is working, but like if you want to do one more thing, you want to find the book or something, or the text you want to find, or the file you want to find from a particular website, what you can do, you can add this also, this query also. So write space site you want to find it from, uh, let's take Byju's. Byju's.com, and file type is PDF. So the first query, that is all the queries you can see now. So there is Byju's, all the things are from the Byju's.com. And the keyword you have find is Ardishama, file type is PDF. So all the queries are, PDF is written here. So all the things contain PDF now. That is how it is working. So I've combined both the things. I have shown how it is working. Okay. Moving on, next we have is at the rate restrict the search to a particular social platform. Okay, so like if you have again, let's take example of Dhoni, and at the rate Facebook. So I'm restricting that you need to uh, find all, like it is working same like in site, or the site colon you do na the this thing. So, but in this case, it is restricting. Like if you are searching like the keyword or anything, like do car and you write at the rate Facebook. So you're restricting that car will be searched only on this website, Facebook website, or the website that contains Facebook. Okay. So that is how it works. Let's take a water break. Okay. Let's start again. So moving on to the next query that we have. Where were we? Okay. So next is define. So returns definition of a word or phrase, like define Google Docking will show the result. Although it's that of not that much use, but you can do like define. Are we using quotes or something? Yes, we are doing quotes. So define colon standard way, and in the this you can like do hacking. So I think this is not worked correctly, and you like do like this. So okay, so hacking is the act of gaining unauthorized access. So exact definition you have got. Movie provides result about the specified movie. Okay, let's do this also. We have AI powered search now. Can we not switch it off? Movie. Let's take a movie. What you can take? Uh, what movie you can take, yaar? Not getting any movie name. Movie Sanyara. Let's take Sanyara. No problem. So you will get the information about that particular movie. That is how it's not that much of use. Stocks return results on the financial activity of a, that is of much you can say of use. Stocks. And are we using colon or something? We are just using colon, and not codes. So stocks, let's check the stocks on Nippon today. Nippon. So all the stocks like Nippon, if you know, it is a type of share market or something you can say, but there exist many things. Okay, so like India small cap, we will not go that in detail on the finance, but you can see how it is working. But if you want to find a particular like can I just not copy this now? It is a link. Oh, no problem. Okay, so you can find a particular keyword and just go through that. It will give you a graph kind something like if that we have done in Bitcoin now. So it will give you like that only. Informational doc. So informational doc specify the type of information you are looking for. The work best without additional query items. Mm, okay. So cache, not VPN, will file the cached version of this website. So let's take a website here, no problem. Let's first go to google.com and we want to find cache of a particular website. Let's take a website. What we can take. Before that, let me just do one thing. Let me show you a real example how you can carry out things. So there's another query in URL. So as the name suggests, in URL there should be a particular keyword. Let me find something PHP ID. So all the websites that containing that can be infected with the SQL query will be given to me. Motorcycle, okay, no problem. Next. I hate this. Okay, so I have got some of the websites. Chen Shanghao, the New Tapai, Rampati Government College. Let's take this website. I don't know about this website. I don't have any, but we are just finding information. Na? We have taken a website, and what we want to find the cache of this website. So cache, and Control V. I've given the website. Let's do one thing. Page PHP. Now I have got this. I think it is a Bangladesh government website. No problem. We are not attacking or doing anything now. We are just finding cache. Okay. I think I have got something, but this is of no use. So this is a page that they have cache or something, I guess. AI overview. AI overview is also blank. Okay, so this page, like link to result, it is an expired one. Okay, it is not live, so it is saved in the cache memory. So like link to result or something. Okay, so I have find a bug here. Like they have given a page now, their admin dot or pages dot php. So I can modify their query to find something. Like should I do that? Link to admin. Oh damn, I have got a. Do I have some kind of information or something? It's a vulnerable website. There's a loophole in the website. I can just play around with the query and there is no authentication. Uh, so there exists a page of admin na, here. So if I do like link to something and in the place of, although we should not do this, but we are not exploiting anything na. Admin.php link to, okay, 404 error, link to result. Let's do find it if it is happening result. Okay, so admin.php is not existing. Let's do one thing, php question mark equals to 1, and we will be going pages.php. .php. Okay, not no problem. Okay, so we were just gathering the information. We don't have any intention to harm this website or hack this website now. So let's just leave this. Let's move forward. So cache I have already done. Link I have already told how it is working. So related. So find websites that Google considers similar to the specified website. Let's okay related. How it is working. Let's see this also. Uh, Related. Are we using some kind of quotes? No, no, we are not using. So related facebook.com. So it will be giving, okay, so help center, login, sign up, gives, okay. So you can say apart from the domain, it is also giving directories and subdomains inside the facebook.com, like report something. So we have facebook.com help contact, facebook.com help contact. Let me just, if you click this website now, see the URL. So facebook.com, after that it is the related search query, help contact, or if you want to report something, or there's something like help center. So subdomains you can find if you are doing related or something. Okay, so this can be considered good Google Doc. If you find, if you want to find pages or something related to that particular domain or uh, link. So where were we? Where were we? Okay, let me just close this. Hmm. Cache we have done. Link related. Map. Find a map of the given location. Okay, let's do this also. Okay, we were here now. Google.com. So map. Are they using any quotes? No, they are not using. So map. Let's do Kabul, Afghanistan. So you can find a particular map or something. Okay, weather. So find weather forecast for the location. Although it can be done directly, but there's a way you can do weather Kabul. So in Kabul it is 4 degrees Celsius. Okay. Info. So find pages that contain the information about a specific parameter. Okay, it can be useful. So info, we are finding about hacking. Okay, so they have given various articles what is hacking by Fortinet, IBM, Kaspersky, Hacker News, and all. If you want to find information about a particular keyword, you can just do info colon and the keyword. Okay, text docs. So in text, restrict the search to web pages where the specified term appears. Okay, like in text, uh, we have CVE. Okay, so common vulnerability and exposures. Okay, so CV, those who don't know, it is common vulnerability and exposures. There can be many CVs, still there are many that are not known, that say there are some exist that are patched already, and some are not patched, some are don't, you know, they does not exist, but they can be hacked by someone. Okay. So you can just find anything, like if you write in text CX, like hacking, so it is hacking related thing and all. Okay. Align text requires that all specified terms appear in the text of that page is returned. Returns pages where both threat and protection appears in the text. Okay. So this is for like finding one word, but if you find want to find two words, na, so what you can do, all in text. What is that keyword? All in text. If you want to find two word, na, all in text, and we are using double quotes na, in this case. Yes, we are using double quotes because two words, there are two words now. So double quotes, let's use ethical hacking. So it will be giving searching both the keywords together, not separately. Okay, but let's move to next talk. In title, okay, in title, find the web pages with the okay. So this is working for the plain text, like ethical hacking you are finding in plain text. But if you want to find in the URL or something, na, so what was that in URL or in title? Okay, in title, I think it will be not inside the URL. It will be more of this thing, the title that you are getting. So in title, uh, you can find. Okay, let me show you classic example of this. So do we have quotes or something? No, we don't have. Webcam XP5. So there are, you can see there is, so XP5, you can, there's a service of webcam. So there's a publicly available webcam that we have got, although this website is not secured. You should not enter your credentials or something. Hmm, I think it is a particular country or something. Hmm, copy image. What you can do now? Let me show you something. Let's find where it is. Where is the? So this image is a nighttime view of the city square in Novi Pazar, Serbia, captured by webcam. Novi Pazar. Say okay. So we got to know which webcam is this. So this is mm, in Serbia or somewhere. Okay. And in Serbia, to be exact, we have Novi Pazar. Okay. Novi Pazar. Pazar is something like bazaar. Yes. Novi is new. So you can interpret more things. Na? The city names translate to New Bazaar. Yes. What language they are using? Bosniak. Okay. Good. So this is called OSINT that I am doing. Na? I have got a random webcam and I have pasted that information on the Google images, or I will be showing the tools of finding the information from the images and videos, how you can find. Okay, so this is the common technique. You can use Google images or something. So this is the live footage, I guess. I don't guess it is the live footage. I know. Mm, do we have other things? Cam XP. The websites are not secure, na? We should not be. Okay, Belgrade serve area. There are many webcams. You can see that are publicly available. Most of them are from Serbia, and to be precise, Belgrade, and Novi Bazar is New Bazar, you can say. So the language they are using is Bosniak. Live camera, knife camera. I think this hen or something. Yes. Okay. Let's not waste more time here. Let's move to next Google Doc. In URL, I have already shown you how to do. Like if you want to find something like in URL and uh, everything that is ending with .com, so you can, for everything you can write like this and .com. So it will give you every website that is ending with .com. Like if you want to find website that is ending with PHP, so yes, they have given you, like, there is a website. Okay, I have got something. Triple IIT Kalyani. Nice. I've got some kind of information or something. Is it some useful or something? It's a backup. It's a backup account of Triple IT Kalyani. Okay, it's a good college. Yes, it's a some kind of backup website. Parent directory. Damn, I think I have got something nice. Let me just save it here. I will see it later. Other bookmarks. Done. Let me just switch the screen off now. And find something because I've got the parent directory. There's this full website. They have. I think this is some kind of archive or something of this triple IIT Kalyani. Let me just find. They have a real. Okay, okay. I have switched off my webcam, but not the screen. No problem. You have seen what I have got. Some it it can be of use. It can be of no use. Triple IIT Kalyani. So it's a good college here. Okay, so this is a they have a website here, but what I have got here is something suspicious. So most probably this is the root holder, but all the things that I am getting here is publicly available data and not some kind of data that is uh, use of admin and all. Although it's not suggested that you should be going inside data, or I am good, or I am, you can say, legal if I'm not misusing this data, but it's a matter of concern that they have left that. I don't know. Let me just see if there are any admin files, something. I don't think, because it's Triple IT Kalyani, or they should have a something. Uh, Campus PHP, the normal links to normal pages. Mm, Backup, I have got something like backup parent directory. Site PHP, I have backup and all. Uh, Not found in a document. Mac OS X. What is this Mac OS X? Faculty main page, parent directory. Parent directory. Mm, Faculty main page. Okay. I have got a whole lot of data from this. This is the power of OSINT. Not power of the power of OSINT will be said if I'm using this information somewhere, na? Because I have got a lot information about the. I had just seen my face in the stream, yeah. The curiosity I have while surfing in the data. Okay, I didn't have switched off. No problem. Let's see what happens. But display capture was off, na? But how it is captured here? I don't know. In the stream, it is showing that display is captured. Because I've got a whole bunch of information of all the students selected and not selected somewhere, all the projects they are covering, and let's not just go that much deeper. No problem. I will review this website later. Mm, Google.com. Today there was less amount of people watching, but I think something crazy things we have uh, seen today. First that Bangladesh website, then this website, and both by mistake, both by, you can say, coincidence. We are doing Google Docking, and both by coincidence. I don't know how much information can be useful, or is it this sufficient information is publicly available, or this the information till this extent is publicly available. There's a possibility that if I click on some kind of page, so there is a authentication restriction or something, like there's error like 203 or 303 that I am not authorized to the page, or 403 error. There can be a possibility. I have not seen that. I will check that later. So all in URL requires that all specified terms appear in the URL of the pages returned. Okay, no problem. So if you want to find both the terms in the URL, you can just do all URL. Mathematical operators, not that much of use. So there are various more queries related to Google Docking. 1000 best Google Docs. I will give you this in the Discord, na? I will give you that all the things in the Discord. Okay, so you can see these are the docs, more docs you can say. So yes, so this kind of pages, na, if you find something kind of vulnerable website, so this kind of pages you can find. We'll play around this, no problem. There's a lot, whole lot of chunk. I think they have given the usage to do so also. Nah, so news, PHP ID, site PHP net. Should I try? I think it will not be like directly. There is no extension or something. Action website. Ah, they have given action now. So I have to write like in URL or something na. That will work. PHP group in URL, source in URL, next ext PHP. There is a whole lot of queries and all. What you can also do, you can find in URL in the Google na, or not in URL. You can, because you want to find in the in title, you can say you can do in title. If you want to find login pages of different thing, so in login you can find, so these two websites you can know, exploit DB and vulnerhub, vulnerweb. You can do this for, okay, just wait a minute. Is it some kind of fake website for testing purpose? Let me just check it once. I have to write it again. Or 1 1 equals 1 minus minus login field, return to admin login. Okay, or 1 equal 1 login. Login field, SQL injection is not working in this space. So there is some kind of possibility that if you get some kind of login pages, like this can be exploited with the SQL query. Vulnerable web login. If you already registered, like here, so it will work. Admin or 1 is equals to 1 login. Please use the username test and password test. So they have given something test and test. So this is a testing website. Okay. So what was the query? Hi sir, I am really big beginner, really big beginner. Okay. Uh, because we are ending the session, na Google Docking. If there are any advanced queries, we will be seeing that later in the tomorrow's session with that showdown thing. Okay, so till the content till I have provided, it's enough for today because we have discussed a lot, whole lot of things. So you are saying the phases of penetration testing. Let me just open one thing. I am just opening this for you only. Hmm, अरे यार किधर है वो? Hmm, wait for a moment. I have to find that PDF. It's in the work, I guess. Stream. Where it is? Where it is? C programming, footprinting. I have taken a. Array yaar, where it is? The downloads folder. Mm, I got it, I guess. Okay. So I will show you the phases of penetration testing now, and I will explain you again how it is. So first phase it is the pre-engagement. So let's because it is if you are working in a job or something. Okay, when you work in job, you are officially working. So the first step is to have a clear conversation with the client and signing all the papers, all the do's and don'ts of the thing. But but you are just a beginner na, so first phase of the penetration testing is planning and reconnaissance that we are doing. So create the test plan and gather permitted public and scan based intelligence. So we will be mostly doing scanning of the system, finding the publicly available information using this techniques like Google Docs and something search engines. And if you have the image, we will use and Yandex images, Google images and all. There are much techniques. There's a whole lot branch in OSINT, open source intelligence, like for finding publicly available information. After finding all the information, scanning all the systems, you have a report ready with you that what kind of vulnerabilities you have, the criticality of that vulnerability. You can mark them from lower to higher. If the presidency is like lower to higher, you will be targeting the higher critical first, like the most critical part of that system you want to exploit first, you can exploit that. Okay, so then threat modeling and vulnerability identification. So like I have already told, mapping all the risk, rank the vulnerabilities by severity and business impact also, because the how you judge a severity of a you can say attack na, by its how you can judge the severity of the vulnerability by the impact on the business, by the impact on the whole organization as a structure. Okay, after that threat modeling thing, after mapping everything, you will go to the exploitation part, like safely attempt all the in the controlled environment. When you talk about penetration testing in a controlled environment with all the POCs, so you will be attacking in the real like it should be have a real impact na. Okay, so after this exploitation you have post exploitation. You will access all the compromised assets, all the information that is compromised, to which extent the server is damaged, all the information is gone, till which extent you have what you can say, uh, damage the structure of the organization, है ना? And after that you can do reporting that how you have gone through, which attack you have run, and which services which you have exploited and all. After that you will give the resolution and you will again go retesting. So in the resolution, what you will going now, you have done the attack, you know how the attack is performed and what vulnerability you have given. So you can give that vulnerability to the team, or you can take it yourself if you are familiar with the blue teaming, or you are working, you have already worked in the deployment part or in the development part. So you just take a look at it, patch it, fix it, and you can retest the system. So this should be going into the loop. First the development part, then deployment, then you are testing, then again you have given the vulnerabilities and all the patches, all the updates that you have to go in the code, then you have to again going with the deployment, again testing, and this should be going till although this should be done regular basis to check for the vulnerabilities, because there can exist new attacks and all. I hope I have answered your question. Yes. If you're a complete beginner, no problem. You have absolutely no knowledge, although you should have a knowledge of Linux and operating systems and all, networking and all, you should have a knowledge. But you can begin, you can do that parallelly, no problem. I hope I have answered your question. And we are ending the stream now because we have covered the topic that we have planned today. We have planned to cover Shodan also, but we will cover that later because you have already done Google Docking, na? So you will get confused between Shodan and Google Docs because queries are same, little bit same, but there is a minor differences and all. So I will show that later. Mm, So yeah, signing off from the stream. Yes, sir. Very thank you. No problem, brother. Come tomorrow in the stream. We will be going with the Shodan web browser. We will be Shodan. Let me give you just a small intro here. How it is working. Shodan, Shodan, Shodan. Not Shodan docking here. Shodan web browser. I don't have to log in now. So webcam 5. Here, how it is working. Like, see, I have searched for webcams and it has directly given me the ports. The top ports are 8081 is 14. Still, I think HTTP and Apache, yes, Apache HTTPD top products that they are using 10 number, they are numbers. Okay, so 866 are total. If you see the map, so 19 hosts are from United States of America only. So there's IP address of Japan, China, Japan, China, Japan, Japan, Chino. Okay, so I think there's some kind of Chino exist in Japan or something. So they have given the IP address. You can run the nmap there, na? Like go nmap sv. So don't go in detail. No need to worry about what we were doing. Let's just, oh nice. I have cleared the empty terminal. Nice. Uh, nmap. So it's I guess sc and let me just give the IP to it. Copied. Paste clipboard, hit enter. So nmap scan is run on this IP and it will be showing all the ports that are currently open on it. Although it has a SSL certificate and only the port TCP 3369, TCP 8000, 9000 TCP. Okay, this port is open. You can see you have got the uh, source code inside this, and what it is, what service it is. So you have got the domain that it is lcv.ne.jp, country is Japan, Chino, organization is LCV Corporation. ASN they have also given ASN ID. They have also given, so open ports are 3389, 8000 and 9000. So no need to run nmap because already they have given the ports there. And open ports they have already mentioned. So you can just find vulnerabilities inside the source code and you have given the, like you can see public key is also there. And algorithm what they have used SHA-256 with RSA encryption they have used, and much information can be gathered from here. Okay, you'll see that later. I think this is the webcam. No, it's not a webcam. Although I have, let's do one thing. Okay, I have got one thing, Japan Yokohama. Okay, so this can be exploited because 22 25 53 80 TCL TT TCP port is, SSL port is also open I guess in here. This can be exploited easily, but there is nothing to, no use to exploit webcams and all. Have we got the, okay, still nmap is running. No problem. So we have domains like gusuku.org. Okay, so they have multiple IP addresses, subdomains. So okay, so this is the domain. Subdomains are RASP01, RASP02. Okay, additional insight SPF. We got many information from here. Host name, they have two host names. Okay, key algorithm, they have given everything it is. mentioned here. SSL certificate is also given. Has the Nmap scan. Okay, Nmap is done. Hmm. So 53 TCP port. I think this is not shown there. What was that? This was the port, na? So 3389800900. So okay, so they have given the port apart from this. So 53 TCP domain service port is open and NetBIOS SSN is also open. So this can be exploited, but the state is filtered. State is filtered, na? Only this port. Okay, so we have talking about open port. So 3389 TCP port is only opened, 8000 TCP port is open, and this is also open. And it has given the source code too, including the errors, I guess. Yes, nice. The service detection performed. Please report any. The service information OS they have is Windows OS they are using. CPE is Microsoft Windows. Okay, so we have got the information from this SC tag that this particular domain is using the operating system Windows. So it can be exploited. If it is Linux, it cannot be exploited because it is much protected. Linux is much safer than Windows, na? Okay. So we have additional information in Nmap that we have got is they have additional three ports TCP like 53, 139, 179, 646. Although they are not open, but they are filtered, they can be bypassed because one of the 53 TCP port is the domain and another is NetBIOS SSN. Okay, no problem. So let's we have raw data also. Membership required. Okay, no problem. Regular view timeline. Okay, membership required. Who is membership required? So we can just directly do na who is domain pay. We can go and just directly search this IP address, no problem. There is also a webcam. I think it is a gate. A gate, and on the gate it is a lamp or something. Okay, there is a office. Nice. There's a webcam for a bird, a pet. Nice. Is there any some kind of port open? No. It's much safe. Web technology is very basic. Organization is IIJ Internet, Japan, Saitama. Uh, we can HTTP. Not secure details. Uh, refuse to connect. Okay, no problem. Ports are not that much open. I have to bypass through it. Okay, that is after on a particular port I have to listen. Na? So what I can do? 88 888 Okay, site is refusing to connect. No problem. So let's end this stream for today. We have got an IP now where the ports are open 22 and 23. Hmm. 22 port. Still, might be temporarily down. Okay. I think someone has already attacked on this because it's down, or it can be. Let's check on port 25. It's still can't be reached. Uh, where is Shodan here? 53, 80. Let's check 80 now. It will ask for the credentials. We will give you the credentials. Okay, not secure. Okay. We have got something. Software development Gusuku. Not secure, no problem. So Japan, Yokohama. Let's translate to English here. Hmm. Okay, it is translated to English. So it is last updated 34/2023. The website is down or not, I cannot say, but I have got a contact of their. Is it a ad or they some kind of seller or something? Mm, can't say anything. But they have given the archive also. Okay, so what's new? Okay, no problem. I replaced the Raspberry Pi I was using for live camera one. Is it some kind of honeypot website? Current time. Okay, so this is the live footage, I guess. But it's a JPG file. It's not a footage. I think it is some kind of honeypot because timing is running, but it is a yes. This is a webcam. This is a something webcam or something. Raspberry Pi 3 model, Logical HD webcam. Okay. Do I have something any different? O20 is open. Mm, Display stop. We will not click on any of the link. Mm, I didn't understand what kind of website it is. It is showing information about what it is adding. Like it is made by some kind of student or something. Live camera is also there. Live camera 2 is not there. It's from Tizuku Ward, Yokohama City, approximately 2 FPS. And there is some kind of shopping of frozen food and all. I didn't understand the website. And at the starting, if you see it is software development Gusuku. Nice. Let's try to exploit another port. 20 we have got which port we are in 80 now, I guess 80. Let's go to 443. HTTPS advanced, go to site, go, no problem. Okay, same site, different port, no problem. Not secure, connection site is not secure, should not enter any sensitive of example password because it could be stolen. No problem, yeah. But we have certificate details. Uh, okay, 12 September 2025, this website, and 11th December will be the this. We have got public key, private key will be much use. SSD 256 fingerprints we have got. Certificate ID no use. Details anything details. Okay, version, serial number, signature algorithm we have. Okay, we can find many. Okay, so public key certificate I have already got. There's a lot information in the certificates. Although they have not given the private key directly, but it can be decrypted with the SHA-256 encryption because they have given the encryption. Now they have used what encryption, what type of encryption they have given. Okay, but I have to go now. I have exam right now, so I need to sleep. No problem, brother. I am also signing off the stream. I have got out of curiosity going inside again and again. No problem. Just end the stream now. Bye bye, good night. Join the stream tomorrow, and we will be going in the showdown much deep with the docs. Like we are going randomly, not randomly finding any website and all. We will be going similarly like we have done Google docking. We'll be going with showdown docking. Then further topics. Let's see what topic is on tomorrow list. Or uh, okay, so just good night. Bye bye. uh, Join the stream tomorrow at 9:30 or 9 p.m. I will give the time and the topic will be uh, I will be giving the topic tomorrow.